everyone. Welcome to I Said What I Said, because I said what I said and I'll say it again. Hope everyone's having a good week. Happy Pride Month. Breaking news. It's not really breaking because this happened like last week, but Sean Kingston and his mom got arrested for theft. So let that sink in. I have lots of things that I want to talk about today, but that is the first one because, hey, what's going on, dude? You're Sean Kingston. You did a song with Justin Bieber. I just don't feel like the theft is necessary. You know? What's even funnier is that his mom has also been arrested. Like, girl, you're 61. What's going on? So some details on this. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, guys. My window's open and I thought I heard a cat, and I have been waiting for the universe to send me a kitten. So, I don't think that's the case, but everyone keep your fingers crossed for me. Okay, anyway, so some details on this situation, which is so funny to me. He bought a 17-foot TV on credit. Not 17 inches, okay? 17 feet long. A 17-foot long TV, which is like, I can't even fathom how big that is, okay? I want to be on that level, though. Oh, I want to be on that level. That has to be like a small movie theater. So I get why you bought it, but I don't understand why you bought it on credit because you're Sean Kingston. Like, he bought it on credit and then also promised the person that he bought the TV from that he could get Justin Bieber to do commercials for him. So, like, what year is it, first of all? And how long have you had this TV? Like, if this happened when you and Justin Bieber were doing songs together, this happened like 11 years ago. So, like, are they just now getting you for this TV? That's honestly insane. Not only did they arrest him, but his house got raided. The whole house. And the mom got arrested because she just stole a bunch of shit. Like, just stole a bunch of things. Which, back to you're Sean Kingston. Back to the original point. You're Sean Kingston. Why? Also, I wanted to let everybody know that the top comment on the TikTok that I found this information out from was, somebody call 911. So today is the first time since Tuesday that I've stopped laughing at that. So everyone send thoughts and prayers to Sean Kingston and his 61-year-old mom. Don't steal things, especially if you're Sean Kingston. Like, good luck getting out of this, dude, because I don't know. I just feel like if you don't have the money for things, don't buy them. Like, I know that our currency system is completely made up by us. Like, we used to barter chickens, and why don't we do that anymore, you know? So money really isn't real, and I forgot where I was going with this. But, you know, if you don't have the money for things, then don't buy them. Like, we have to use money for goods and services. So why would you, I don't know, like, I get buying things on credit, but, like, don't offer up Justin Bieber's life. I don't know. This is just like a wild opener and a wild rant that I'm on, but we're going to get into the main topic of the week. Once again, everybody send up thoughts and prayers to Sean Kingston and his mom. So let's get into it. All right, guys. So, bet you didn't think that I was going to say this sentence next. Ocean Gate 2 is happening. And I really wish it wasn't, because it was a whole thing. And it was very sad. And I just don't feel like we need to revisit this. Like, the Titanic doesn't need to keep collecting bodies. You know what I'm saying? It's a ship. Leave her alone at the bottom. Like, it's cool to see pictures of her, but maybe not at the cost of your life. I don't know. I think James Cameron did it very respectively. Is that the word? Respect. Oh my God. He did it with lots of respect. Once again, we're on our combo of Lexapro, a Red Bull, and a couple hits out of Barack Obama. So bear with me here, okay? My mind is like a game of Pong right now, okay? Not to age myself, but anyway, we're getting off the topic. 2 billionaires, all right? They saw the events of last summer and were like, you know what? Anything you can do, I can do better. There's a whole song. Anything you can do, I can do better. So they're taking their own submersible, okay? They paid, I think, $20 million for it, which, like, pony up some more fucking cash if you're taking your only life to where people have died before doing the exact same fucking thing that you're doing. I am honest, I'm like baffled that this is going on because, like I said, it was a whole thing. People lost their lives. But I'm also not baffled because people with money think that they're invincible, bro. That's crazy to me. Okay, first of all, I want to know the difference between a submersible and a submarine because clearly what OceanGate guy did last year did not fucking work. So, difference between a submersible and a submarine. Okay, here we go. A submersible is an underwater vehicle which needs to be transported and supported by a larger watercraft or platform. This distinguishes submersibles from submarines, which are self-supporting and capable of prolonged independent operation at sea. And you know how long that took? A 3-second Google search. And I'm broke as fuck. So maybe the problem is that people with money don't realize that Google is free. Maybe they think that free things are for peasants because it takes a Google search to just realize, like, oh, I need a submarine, not a submersible. But they're specifically taking a submersible because I'm so serious, they said they want to prove that it's doable. They want to prove that you can, in fact, take a submersible down to the ruins of the Titanic and make it. Okay. My brothers in Christ, this was so sad last year. Why would you do this again? I am so confused. My guy, I hope the 20 million that they have put into the submersible is not gonna have a fucking Xbox controller because that's what the guy last year did. What's his name? I forgot his name. OceanGate guy. What was his name? Stockton Rush, which is such a rich guy name. Like, Stockton Rush sounds like a college campus. I'm just roasting him, RIP, but you just did not make good decisions, all right? And Stockton Rush was just like, LOL, look at me and my controller. Look at me and my fart pipe that I'm putting down into the ocean because y'all know it smelled bad in there for the short amount of time that they spent in there. Like, you know it smelled bad, all right? So, hopefully these 2 billionaires put some more time in to making this safe, if that's possible. Like, once again, if you're coming here for science, you're in the right place. I have a communications degree. No, okay? I am no scientist, but I just feel like this doesn't need to happen. Like, James Cameron even said last year in a fucking interview, like, this is not safe, you shouldn't be doing this. I don't know. I could talk about this forever. As of right now, there is no set date for this to happen. Hopefully, the 32nd of Neverary, because leave it alone. Not only leave the Titanic alone, but leave the ocean alone. That's crazy that you can go down far enough into the ocean to where just the pressure of the water around you crushes you. Like, I feel like unless you're in a submarine, it's inevitable. But once again, I'm not a scientist. The most I know about water is like from Finding Nemo and the literal Titanic movie by James Cameron. So, and Shark Week. That's really my whole ocean knowledge, which is like 75% shark knowledge. So, God, I'm so worried. But anyway, more thoughts and prayers to OceanGate, the sequel. I really honestly hope this doesn't happen. So I'll see you guys in the 32nd of Neverary, and hopefully everything goes well that day. Before we get on to the movie suggestion of the week, I wanted to apologize for my hair. I just realized I look like Weird Al. So, and if you don't know who Weird Al is, you might be too young to be watching this. Because I've made a Pong reference at this point and now a Weird Al reference. Wow. Anyway, we're moving on to the movie suggestion of the week, and this is the first horror movie that I am suggesting. And can I speak? This is the first horror movie that I am suggesting. And it's honestly one of my favorites because it is so fucking ridiculous, dude. Like, this movie is so insane in so many ways. We're gonna talk about The Bye-Bye Man. And The Bye-Bye Man is such a hidden gem of horror because it's one of those movies that's very well made, like cinematically. The CGI looks okay. The acting is pretty good. Storyline is like a 60%. Okay, so let's look up, let's just give you some backstory on The Bye-Bye Man. The Bye-Bye Man. Okay, so this movie was released in 2017. And if you know me at all, like in real life, you'll know that this is like a 100% fact, but I'm just going to share it with you guys now. I love terrible horror movies. Like, I watched this movie called Lamageddon last year, and it was, I swear to God, the budget for this movie was $25 and some friendship. Because, wow. And it's like, I think it's free on Amazon Prime. We're going to talk about that one day because that's great. But long story short, I love terrible horror movies. So like anything that's played on Sci-Fi. I watched one called Sharktopus one time, and it's exactly what you think it is, a shark-octopus hybrid. All the rest of the Lake Placid movies, I could go on about how much I love terrible horror movies. This one, however, takes the cake for being easily one of my top favorites. Okay, so let me give you the rundown of this movie the best that I fucking can, because the people who made this really only did this with like half of a brain cell, because the whole narrative of this movie doesn't make any sense, okay? So this movie is about a guy named Elliot, and him and his friends, he has a friend, what's a friend's name? Okay, so he has a friend named John, who is, we're gonna call him Michael C. Jordan, because wow, like if we wanted a Chronicle sequel, but we didn't have Michael B. Jordan money, we can hire Michael C. Jordan, because that's exactly what this guy looks like. So we have Elliot, who's played by Douglas Smith, who did a killer job in Don't Worry Darling. Michael C. Jordan, who plays his roommate named John. Okay, and then Elliot has a girlfriend named Sasha, okay? And they have such a weird relationship. Like, from the beginning of this movie, you're like, does John want to fuck the girlfriend? Because you're weirdly looking at her a lot, okay? I know I'm going on a tangent because I'm getting ahead of myself. There's so many things wrong with this movie. But so they move into this house and it looks so far out of their budget as 3 college students. It's comical. Like, this is easily like 4 bedrooms, 3 baths on some land. And I'm like, so the 3 of you are gonna do this? The 3 of you? I would need 8 roommates. This would be Hype House Part 57, okay? So they move into this house, and I wish I had more context than this. It was pretty much furnished when they moved in, and when they moved in, there's like a little bedside table with a drawer, and you open the drawer and like a coin falls out. Don't fucking ask me where this coin comes from or what the importance of the coin is, but it will keep repeating itself, okay? And then on the inside, in a circle, they wrote, don't think it, don't say it, don't think it, don't say it, don't think it, don't say it. And then in the middle it says, the bye-bye man. Which, like, whoever wrote that, you fucked the next person. Because, first of all, how am I not supposed to think it and not say it? Like, if I'm thinking it, he's gonna get me. But if I'm thinking about not thinking about it, is he gonna get me? Is this like the whole Pinocchio's nose growing? Like saying, my nose is about to grow. Like, will it grow or will it not grow because he's lying? Like, if I think, you know what I'm saying? I can't even go into this anymore. But like, that's never explained. We don't know where this fucking guy comes from. So the bye-bye man, like, he's a tall guy in like a hood. And for some reason, whenever he's near, you hear a train coming and a coin dropping on the ground, and he also has a dog friend, which I'm assuming is like a hellhound of some sorts, because when he comes to get you, he, like, I'm assuming, because once again, trying to piece this together by myself, I'm assuming the bye-bye man takes your soul and then the dog eats the body, because that's like a part of this. Like, you see him come get somebody and then the dog, like, drags the body away. Like, where the fuck did this dog come from? Who the fuck is the bye-bye man? And so basically, Elliot and Sasha, his girlfriend, and John, they're all like, oh fuck, like, who the fuck is the bye-bye man? Why can't we think this or say it? Another important character in this, her name is Kim, played by Jenna Cannell. I hope I'm saying her last name right. She was in the Terrifier movie, the first one. I think she's killer. I love her. And she plays like a psychic in this movie. Like, she's like their psychic friend. And she's like, they're at a party and they're doing a seance at the end, and she starts to go crazy. She's like, don't think it, don't say it, don't think it, don't say it. And because Elliot saw the fucking drawer upstairs, he's like, the bye-bye man. Like, bitch, do y'all not fucking listen? They literally said, don't think it, don't say it. We can't really help the first one. We can for sure help the second one. Shut the fuck up. Do you want the guy in the hood to come get you with his dog? Do you want that? I don't want that. So shut the fuck up, Elliot. So, once again, this is a spoiler-free review. I say that all the time, spoiler-free suggestion, because I genuinely want you guys to go watch these movies. I know I've said multiple times that this movie is dumb, but you won't regret it, okay? Will you get this hour and 36 minutes back of your life? No. But will you laugh? Absolutely. Will you cry from laughter? Abso-fucking-lutely. This movie, like, the bye-bye man, not only does he come get you, but, like, he takes his fucking time, and he will, like, appear in your room in, like, corners and shit. He can also make you think that you're seeing one thing, but it's really another person. That's something where I'm like, the last 15 minutes of this movie gets so fucking crazy, out of this world insane crazy. You just have to go watch it yourself. And if you need it any more convincing, fucking Carrie Ann Moss is the detective in this movie. Randomly, if you don't know who that is Trinity from The Matrix. Put some respect on her name. Who was this directed by? Stacy Title. She did. Okay, so the only ones that I would know about, she did like 5 other movies besides Bye Bye Man, and she did that one Lone Ranger movie from 2003. That's a little bit iffy now, but girl, you're responsible for this. I also like to be under the influence and create some art, but think it to completion, because even though this movie is great, every day I wonder, where the fuck does this coin from? Wow. Every day I wonder, where the fuck does this coin come from? Why the fuck is there a train? Why does the Bye Bye Man have so much power? Why can't I just not say it? You're really fucking people when you say don't think it. Because here I am, thinking about the Bye Bye Man. God. So if you wanted a solid, like, movie night movie where you don't really have to pay attention, but you want something kind of scary in the background and you want to laugh at it, even if you don't like horror movies, this will fucking kill you. This is so funny, okay? So if you want to watch a good old-fashioned 18% on Rotten Tomatoes, this is your movie. Please let me know if you guys end up watching this. Okay, guys, I talked about this briefly in my last episode, how I had an ex who thought it was, who thought it was, I don't know, can I say that? Can I say something is gay? I mean, I'm not saying it, I'm quoting my ex. But if you watched last week's episode, you'll remember I said I had an ex that thought it was gay to wash his legs. And we were in the car and he turned to me and was like, no homo, but the sunset looks really good right now. And I told you guys to alert the media, alert the townspeople, alert the elders that it's officially gay to think that the sunset's pretty. Okay, so I don't know if you guys did that. That was your homework, but hope you guys did that, because we're going to continue this discussion of I would consider it toxic masculinity in like a funny way. Maybe it's not funny, but we're here for jokes and to be silly. So I don't want to get too serious today on the topic of toxic masculinity. We're just gonna laugh at some of it because the lengths that people will go. The lengths that people will go to like seem like an alpha. Ew, I wanted to throw up when I said that. Is just insane. So my discovery of the week is something I actually discovered like about a month ago, but I just didn't know where to talk about this. I came across a TikTok that is honestly so crazy. It was a guy that was like, here's some more masculine ways to say happy birthday. Which, I'm so tired. What does that even mean? Like, fellas, is it gay to have a birthday? Like, I'm so confused. Why are you so afraid to tell your boy happy birthday? That's honestly crazy to me. I'm not asking you to kiss him on the mouth. If you want to, there's nothing wrong with that. People do that every day. But all you're telling him is like, you made it. Like, happy birthday. Like, why do you need a more masculine way to say happy birthday? Maybe it's because I am a woman. I identify as a woman. And I don't know what it's like for men to grow up and be calling each other gay. Like, I guess I am gonna get a little bit serious, but like, I listened to this podcast called The Basement Yard, which I know a lot of people do listen to The Basement Yard, but they've said on there multiple times that like, when you're a kid growing up and you're a boy and you hold your hand a certain way, you're gay. I remember boys in my elementary school being like, how do you check your nails? And if you check this way, you're gay. If you check this way, you're gay. And like either way, you lose. And it's just like, that creates such a toxic way to think about homosexuality. And it's honestly just sad because you're like living in fear of this thing that's not even bad. And I understand the pipeline. I know how we got here, but let's get rid of that, okay? If I ever have a son for any reason, I'm gonna make sure that that is not a thought in his head, because that's so sad. I didn't mean to start talking about like men's mental health right now, but maybe let's get out of this like, you're gay if you do this, you're gay if you do that. Like, I don't think me as a 31-year-old, people do that now at my age, but like, if you hear kids around saying that, please stop it. That's so mean, okay? We're gonna circle that back to, these are hilarious, okay? I'm not making fun of this guy or trying to put him down in any way. I don't even know if this is really serious or if it's satire, but the ones that he came up with are so fucking funny. Like, I've started to say them unironically because they're so fucking good. Like, he really put his whole thought process into more masculine ways that you can say happy birthday to your boy. So we're gonna watch the first couple seconds of this clip because it's so funny. Like, you're so creative. I never in a million fucking years could come up with this shit. That is wild to me. Okay, anyway, we're gonna watch some of these.
Masculine ways to say happy birthday. Hey, brother, cake and candles, man. Cake and candles. Salute to your birth anniversary, bro. Celebrating your legacy day. Have a good one. Hey, acknowledging your yearly ascent, big dog. Revering your trail of...
Excuse me? Those are so good! Like, once again, I don't know if he's being serious. I don't know if this is satire. But holy fucking shit, man. Those are so good. Please go follow this guy on TikTok. Like, I have done no further research. Please let me know if he's like not a good person. But just from that video, his creativity is out of this world. Cake and candles? What else did he say? I wrote some of these down. Celebrating your legacy day? That's so good! Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Acknowledging your yearly ascent. If someone told me that on my 30th birthday, I probably would not have cried. I'm so serious. Revering your trail of triumphs. Trail of triumphs, that's poetry. And then there's some that like were in part 2 that I watched that were just like, these are so funny. Many balloons, big dog. Many balloons, big dog. I fucking love that. And then wishes and winnings, bro. Wishes and winnings. That's so fucking encouraging. So like, I know I started off on a rant of like, fellas, is it gay to tell your boy happy birthday? Because it's all jokes here. Like, I'm not trying to make fun of this guy by any means. I'm legitimately like, if you gave me 20 years to come up with more masculine ways to say happy birthday to somebody, I would never in my life come up with like revering your trail of triumphs. This is the modern day Odyssey. This is the modern day Iliad. Shakespeare? Hello? No, it's that guy. God, that's so good. So if you're going to take anything away from this segment of the Discovery of the Week, please start using these. Please start saying cake and candles. Holy shit. If someone doesn't tell me cake and candles or celebrating your yearly ascent next year, I'm gonna riot. Okay? This is my special request. Please, please tell me cake and candles next year instead of happy birthday. I'm demanding it, okay? Okay, guys, I would say that's about it. I'm gonna wrap this up. Once again, if you have anything that you would like me to talk about on this podcast, my DMs on Instagram are open. Nothing for anything weird. Nothing weird. I will ignore you and block you. But if you have anything that you want me to talk about, just send me a message on there, tag me in a story, whatever you want. I know there are tons of videos on the internet, so if you watch this one all the way to the end, thank you so much for the support. You fucking rock. Even if you just watch the first 15 seconds of this, which you're not even gonna see the end of this. Thank you for clicking. Once again, follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna put that down in the description or somewhere on the screen. I stream on Twitch. I'm getting back on a schedule on there, so I'm gonna put that on the screen. And this video is sponsored by nobody because it's brand new. So if you have anybody that would like to sponsor this podcast, even if it's just to make me look legitimate, let me know. Excuse me. Ooh, that Red Bull. Once again, thank you, Murphy, for being here. She is the best co-host. And I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to watch the Bye Bye Man. Let me know if you laughed at it as hard as I did. Everybody have a good week. See you next time. Bye.